Good morning, everyone. Today we are here with Richmond American Homes checking out their Slate model. This model is going to be a 4-bedroom, 3-bath with a 2-car garage, right about 2,070 square feet. Let's take a look up front. I love the outside look. It looks super modern and also cozy. If you notice, you'll have a little stone veneer. We do have some layered siding up top, and then of course we've got our front door. Let's get in there and take a look. We do have this really nice patio up front, and then they also have that stuccoed shutter, which is just a really nice touch. But let's take a look and see what Richmond American Homes has to offer. Immediately walking in, we do have this really nice hallway that I feel like is going to lead to some really cool stuff, but we're actually going to take a right first. Let's see what is over here. Immediately first turn on the right, looks like we are going to have our first guest bedroom. Let's take a look and see what we have here. Really nice size too. Nice size. It looks like we are going to have our closet right here. Let's open it up and take a look. Are going to have our standard pretty large reach-in closet. Good size, good ceiling height, and of course we are going to have our racks with our extra railing hooks. So that way we can store any clothes we have and anything else that might be there. So are going to have also a really nice window placement up front right in the middle, and then you get to take a look at that beautiful landscaping and obviously the porch right there. I feel like I didn't take enough time to look at the landscaping outside. Maybe when we're done we'll loop back around to show you guys how nice it looks. But walking through, let's see here. Again, this is just the beginning of the home, but it feels quite large. This is going to be our first of our guest bathrooms. We're going to have this nice quartz countertop, really good cabinetry here. And then if we turn to our right, we are going to have, of course, our shower and our tub. I've noticed with a lot of builders nowadays, if you'll look at this, and you've probably seen this in some of my other videos as well, they've been sticking with making the tubs a lot larger in terms of height. There's a lot more depth here, so that way, if you wanted to soak, you definitely could. And then they've also, if you've noticed, been concaving that back of that tub to make it so that way you can lie back a bit more. Nice touch here. We are going to have, of course, our tile work, and then really high ceilings in here too, I just noticed. Cool, okay. Very nice bathroom. And cool fixtures. They kind of remind me of the fixtures in one of the other homes that I did. It looks pretty cool. And of course, our nice window right there. And it's got blinds. So looking across, we are going to have our linen closet, of course, being right by the shower. You could keep, of course, all your towels and everything like that in there. Again, kept with the high ceiling feel, and it looks quite large. That's nice. Okay. Moving on to our right, we are going to have our additional guest bedroom here. This one looks maybe slightly larger than the other one. It could also just be that mirror on the wall. Pro tip, mirrors actually make rooms look bigger, but this is really nice. It's got a nice feel to it. We do have a 3-bladed fan. Kind of cool, not something you always see every day. They styled it well too. Very nice. Okay, and of course we are also going to have our reach-in closet here and the bifold doors. Good size reach-in closet here. Let's shut that back. They gotta oil that door up a little loud, that's okay. Yeah, I think this is a really nice size for a guest bedroom. I feel like it's a little bit bigger than the other bedroom we were just in. It might not be, again, it might just be from the window placement in the corner and then also that mirror right there. But good high ceilings, and then I like how you've got all this room to the side of the bed. So if you wanted to have obviously like a dresser or something like that here, you totally could. They do have 2 nightstands on both ends as well. So good size here. Let's keep going through. And these doors also, so I'm right at about 6 foot or so, give or take. I'm holding the camera currently at my head height, and this door is huge. I'm gonna guess that these are probably at least 8-foot doors, and then I'm guessing the ceiling's probably about 9.4. That's pretty standard for a lot of builders nowadays. The ceiling might be a little bit higher. All right, let's walk a little bit further down. We are gonna have, it looks like on our right, another linen closet here. Good spot for a coat rack as well, obviously with you coming in the front door. This is just a side note that unfortunately you guys can't tell because smell vision is not a thing yet, but this model home smells amazing. It smells so clean. That's just a side note. If we're walking over here, of course, we would have our garage through here, but with it being a sales model, that is going to lead into the sales office there, as I'm sure you probably saw from the front because the garage was closed off. But walking over, it looks like we are going to have another one of our bedrooms here. This might be the master, this might be a guest. I can't really tell because of how nice it is. Now, obviously, if it is the master, then that's great. If this is a guest, this is a really nice guest, and it does have an ensuite here. I'm going to guess that this might be the master. It looks like it. Very nice shower right here. Good glass enclosure, and I love how they did the black accent for the glass enclosure, and then obviously the black fixtures as well. It makes it so that way it just looks much more modern, much more clean. And it doesn't have either that gold or that silver rickety kind of feel, if you know what I'm saying. If anyone's had a shower enclosure that's glass, you know what I'm talking about. Gonna have a really nice shower right here. And then of course we've got our sink, and then we've got our restroom right there. And also, I just want to take a second look at the amount of drawers on this. I think that's so smart. I'm assuming the middle ones all connect. Oh, they're all connected. That is a really handy feature to have. So they do have 4 drawers, and it looks like they do have soft close as well. Nice touch there. But it looks like they've got 4 drawers and they all lead to the same place. So I think that's nice in terms of an aesthetic purpose, but that's also nice in terms of functionality. All right, let's open this up. We are gonna have a very large walk-in closet, it looks like. And this is an actual walk-in closet. This isn't just a reach-in. I said it right this time. But yeah, this is a really nice bedroom, and then of course a really nice ensuite bathroom. So let's keep walking through, and huge windows too. I've noticed with a lot of models nowadays, they're putting in really big windows, and I'm a huge fan of it. It just adds a lot of character and lighting into the room. Are gonna have, of course, a Honeywell system. It is like the standard nowadays. Let's look at our left. I'm assuming that we are gonna have our air handler right here in the corner. Again, good placement for it. I like it being in the hallway. And again, of course, the garage would be on the right, but it's the sales office, so we're not gonna have that. But if we walk to our left here, we are gonna have a really large laundry room. It's a really good size. Of course, they do have the racks up top to allow for some functionality there, keep things up here. And even if you wanted to, you definitely could put something in the corner right there, whether that be like a stand or a small table, to let you fold. So really nice touch, quite large. Let's keep going down. And one other thing, I'm assuming that this is going to be our security system. It just looks nice. All right, let's walk through, and I think this is where the real fun's gonna happen. Wow, man, that is so nice. This is so open, man, wow. Okay, cool. So let's talk about, obviously we've got these really beautiful windows are wrapping around, plenty of natural light. Up front here, we do have our living room, and then our dining room right here. Really good placement for it. And then if we look right around, we've got our kitchen here. This feels extremely functional to me. I love how they kind of have it inset so that obviously if you're walking through, if someone's working in the kitchen, they're not cutting back and forth into where the living and the dining room are. You have a nice space where you can prep and cook right there, and then obviously you can bring it to the table right across. So really nice. Do like the touches and the finishes here. Are going to have a really good quartz countertop and a ton of counter space. Let's see here. We do have, of course, our range and our microwave set. Looks just like the one I have at home. And then, of course, we have our giant farmhouse sink. I swear, maybe the builders have listened to me, and maybe they know that anytime I'm showing up, this is what needs to be here. Beautiful stainless steel. Obviously, we've got our garbage disposal here. Nice black finishes. And again, I love how it's just large. And I don't know if you can see it here, but it's slightly concaved, leading into the drain to just make it easier. Obviously, when you're washing dishes, it'll all drain to the middle. That's very handy and helpful to have. So I'm assuming this is our pantry. Wow, really good size. Really good size, quite large on the ceiling. I can fully obviously step in here, so it's not gonna be a reach-in pantry. It is semi-walk-in or like a half walk-in pantry. Really good shelving here, very sturdy. And of course, we've got tons of racks. So very nice. Let's keep walking through. I wanna look at this living room for a second. I like how the living room, obviously, has that openness to it, but then also if you look down the hall, it's like immediately from the front door you come into the living space, and that's where it opens up. I think that kind of speaks a lot about the character of the home, and it allows you to have privacy a bit more in the bedrooms, but then of course the main living area, it keeps it nice and open. So let's take a look here. Really good size. They of course do have the 3-blade fan, which I don't know, I think it's just kind of futuristic and cool. And then we do also have a nice little patio back here. Let's see. It looks like they are gonna split like that, I'm assuming. Let's take a look here and let's open her up. I don't normally go out the back first, but I just felt like it because it looked nice. So we do have a very large back patio here. Here, I'll step out. Doop. And we do have a very large patio, and of course they did screen in the back of it, so that kind of gives it just a little bit more of like an enclosed feel to allow you to obviously have a nice time with your family out back, but then you're not just cut immediately into the backyard. So I appreciate how that looks. Obviously that nice back patio right here. Let's lock it back up. All right, let's move on to our master, which I'm assuming is down here. I apologize for mistaking the master earlier. That guest bedroom was just really beautiful. But let's take a look walking into our master. We do have a very large closet, man. This thing is huge. Here, I'm gonna walk in, stand in the corner, let you guys get a feel. Really huge. Obviously, we've got racks on both sides, super convenient and helpful to have. And let's take a look at this. I love how they're so meaningful about making certain spaces that obviously they have to in terms of hallways feel kind of like you're leading into something that opens up. And I think this is a prime example of how you've got your closet right here, so it keeps it a little bit more narrow coming in, and then it opens up into the bedroom. Really nice size. This window, double window, is gigantic, and then of course we've got one on the left and right side. This is nice, man. This is really nice. Let's walk into the master bathroom, and if you notice here, they actually did a barn door, which is a really cool accent. I'm actually going to shut it real quick, and it's placed so well that look how easily this slides. One finger, and then you've got that beautiful privacy, but it also doesn't feel like it's not done well. Here, let's open that back up, and let's take a look at our master. Again, it looks like it kind of opens up. Wow, okay. I can definitely get down with this. I've noticed, again, they keep having it so that way when it narrows, it immediately opens back up. We do have this beautiful tub here. I don't see as many tubs as often in masters anymore, but I am starting to see it a little bit more coming back. I think that's really cool. And they've got this really beautiful tile work right here all the way around this inset tub. And this tub, again, does look a little bit deeper, a little bit more concave to allow you to kind of sit back and relax. So that's really nice. Moving over to our shower here, super nice touch. Obviously we do have our bench here. They did put the door on the side of the actual head right there, so that way you can turn on the water and it's not going to be splashing at you. Obviously it's going to be going towards the back of the shower. We do have a nice bench, and then they also did put a little bit of a ledge here, but it looks really seamless with how they kind of cut it into the bathtub right there. Also did, wow, that's actually really cool. If you notice, they did kind of like this seamless glass enclosure. So it doesn't actually have, it does obviously have a little bit of jointing up top, and then obviously on the back of both sides. Yeah, that's not always something that you see a lot with these glass shower enclosures. Normally they'll have some type of racking or something like that. But this one's actually quite seamless, and it's really stunning. I love the way that that sits, and that looks so clean. All right, moving over. We of course have our last area right here. This is going to be our restroom. Really good size. Nice spot right here. Of course the door fully shuts, give you that privacy. And then of course when you walk out, you get to walk out to a really beautiful view. Wow, okay. I'm assuming we're gonna have a linen closet here. Really nice linen closet, good size and a good spot for it. And that's gonna be that, guys. Wow. The Slate definitely brought a lot to the table. Again, check this out. It's gonna close and then open back up. It closes, and then you open back up into something so grand, man. Wow. No, that is really nice. Obviously I'll look through the window, show you guys this nice backyard, beautiful landscaping here. And then we're back to the kitchen. Wow. No, I'm a fan of this, man. I think, man, this hallway is huge. I don't think I ever noticed up front walking through, because obviously I was looking down at the camera. But this hallway, the size of it feels so large and grand. You could probably have like 2 or 3 people standing side by side and it wouldn't be in the way. So here, lastly, I do kind of want to walk up front, and I do want to show you guys the landscaping that they did out front, because I just thought it was a really nice touch. So we're going to close that up. And then let's run all the way back and show you guys the front. Look at how beautiful this is. You've got this really nice tree, beautiful shrubs. The color is great. They got that red, purple, and blue going on. And then they've got some more shrubs up front. Absolutely stunning, man. I'm floored with it. So yeah, guys, that's going to be the Slate with Richmond American Homes. Definitely go check it out. All of the information for them is going to be in the description below. Thank you again to Richmond American Homes for letting us come out, and also obviously the sales associate, who was really nice to let me check it out and gave me some good information on it. Definitely let us know down below what you thought of it, what you might think it's priced at, and of course, if you're looking for more information, all that is below as well. Thank you guys again. This is the Realty Raven.